This segment is sponsored by Tubi TV.
Well, maybe you need to get a rundown of those summer movies to determine what you're actually going to want to see.
True, and here to help you, I got a chance to talk to a pop culture expert and get the lowdown, and she has some pretty great complimentary movies in mind for free for you. Superheroes, talking pets, and haunted dolls. Oh my, if you love movies, just listen up because summer movies are coming in hot. From animation to action, there is something for all ages. Pop culture expert Maude Garrett is here to talk about what's coming to theaters and what you can be watching at home on the world's largest free movie and TV service. I think you're going to tell us all about Tubi, aren't you, Maude?
Sure am, Sean. I just love talking film, and I feel like I speak for everyone when I say summer means that we get to watch the biggest and best movies out there. You've touched on a few of them already. We've got stuff for kids, we've got stuff for horror fans, you've got stuff for people like me who love superhero movies, so it's a great time to be a cinephile. But it can be a little expensive to go to the movies, especially when you account for all the popcorn that we all love to eat. So I definitely want to talk about Tubi and how you can watch a bunch of awesome movies for absolutely zero cost completely.
And I know in my case, which is kind of how this works so well, there are some movies that I have not seen, so to be able to watch the precursor or the prequel, if you will, and then go see the upcoming film, that's kind of a good way to get caught up.
That is absolutely fantastic. I just know that a lot of the time, if you do want to look at a lot of the content, with Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime and HBO, the costs add up for that. So being able to have access to over 12,000 different titles of movies and television, which is roughly 40,000 hours of programming, and have it for free means that there's no expectation, there's no pressure, and your bank account loves it. I've got a couple of examples of a few things that will be coming out that you can actually get your research in and learn a little bit more about with Tubi. If you're an anime fan, they're actually turning the incredibly popular anime show Cowboy Bebop into a live action series that's happening on Netflix. But you can see the anime for absolutely free on Tubi. And as well as Swamp Thing is going to be made into a huge CW show coming out soon. Actually, it's on the DC subscription service. Again, subscription. But the original classic from 1984 is on Tubi. And the best part about Tubi, it's actually got double the amount of content that Netflix does.
Uh-oh. She called you out, yeah, Netflix. She did. Just there. Everybody talks about the superheroes, so I know if people like the new X-Men Dark Phoenix, there's something on Tubi they might like as well.
There is. Dark Phoenix is a huge ride. Sophie Turner absolutely nailed that role. I've already seen it, even though it comes out on cinemas this Friday. But if you get home after watching it and you're like, I just want to see more superheroes, we do have Catwoman, which is available on Tubi. Now, Catwoman, sure, it got a few Razzies there and is not celebrated to be the best superhero movie, but Halle Berry was the very first female superhero that landed her very own standalone movie. And Sharon Stone stars in that one as well. So sometimes if you want to watch a movie so bad that it's good, some people even hold B-grade movie nights, that one's perfect and you don't have to pay for it.
That's the key. Okay, more action. You have other ideas for us?
Certainly do. If you've just watched John Wick 3 Parabellum in the cinemas, and Keanu Reeves is one of the nicest guys on the planet, you can actually head over to Tubi and get your action pick flick fix happening with Escape Plan, which came out in 2013 with two of the biggest action heroes to date, Sylvester Stallone teaming up with Arnold Schwarzenegger in a jailbreak movie. This movie's so good, it's already had 2 sequels, and the third installment with Dave Bautista is coming out this year. So. Yeah, you can watch that one for free.
Nothing better than sitting at home and watching a horror movie. Oh, what do you have for us who love those?
Yeah, look, if you're a Child's Play fan, I am not. I got so scared at a haunted house that I now have automatonophobia, which is the scared of things that aren't real coming to life. But if that's your jam and you love horror, I can't recommend From Dusk Till Dawn enough. This is a cult classic flick that was directed by Robert Rodriguez, and it was written by Quentin Tarantino, which he also stars in alongside with George Clooney, who has a neck tattoo. I mean, this is George like you've never seen him before. And the movie pivots from being a bank robber flick to a gory vampire flick like that. It is definitely worth the watch. And if you love it, the sequel's also available on Tubi.tv, absolutely free.
All right, always good to see you, Maude. Thank you so very much. When you're done at the pool, head inside, give Tubi a try with the latest movies from the genres you love most.